Drip is a rocket headed to Mars. Chico the barge. I went on my own cause we fell apart. The family is large, but those are the ones that leave with scars and damage your heart. But from the cloud, I'm a drip god. I want the finer things.
Yo, what is good, everybody? It's Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And today we're going to talk about why drip is not going to $1, right? Now, make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to talk about some of the things that are going on in the community. And if you're just watching this video and you're not invested in drip, or you are invested in drip, I just really want to try to get you to just understand something, just to understand what Forex is talking about in his perspective. So make sure you stay tuned, do all the usuals, smash the like button, subscribe button, hit the notification button so that you know as soon as these videos are released. And as always, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Now, I've been getting so many questions over the past couple of days. Is drip going to zero? Is drip going to $1? Has Forex forgotten about drip? Is Animal Farm the main focus? And I'm going to answer all those questions. Is drip going to zero? No. Is drip going to $1? In my opinion, no. Has Forex forgot about drip? No. And the last question, is the main focus right now Animal Farm? Yes. Now I'm going to kind of tie that all in together, because the thing is, a lot of people think just because the price of drip is going down that Forex has forgot about it, right? He's already mentioned that he has the roadmap for it. We already know that the drip UI is coming. We know Scratches is coming. That's all already on the roadmap. Is he actively developing those right now? No. In the AMA, he literally said that he is working on getting a development team that's going to be solely focused on that, and that he should have that up and running within 3 weeks. He wants to do the UI and the fiat on-ramp all in one swing, and he wants to have that done by the end of the year. What a Christmas gift that would be, right? So you have to understand. And one example I really like to use is, try to brush your hair in one direction and then brush your teeth in, opposite direction. Now, what that's going to do is you'll notice that you can't sit there and go opposing directions, right? If you go down with your hand that's brushing your teeth is going to go a certain way. You can't sit there and do it in opposite directions. Now, what that is it's because the brain, it has the ability to multitask. But if you think about it, if you're doing that anyways, you're probably not doing as good of a job if you just used your one hand to brush your teeth and focused on just that, or if you use your one hand to brush your hair, right? And that's really how I like to think about this. And it's always funny because people come up with the craziest comparisons when it comes to crypto, but that's just a really good one in this case, right? We want Forex to focus solely on what needs to be focused on right now, and that's making sure that the Animal Farm is the best yield farm in the space. And in my opinion, I think it is the best one out there. Just the different systems, the different game theory that he has built into each product is ridiculous. But that's a whole different video. But what we want him to do is spend his time purely focusing on one project, because the last thing we want is him to, be working on drip and Animal Farm at the same time, and some of those details to slip through the cracks. That's the last thing that you want, especially in this market. We've seen some of the competitors, right? I'm not going to name them. We all know who they are. Some of us have been in them. Some of us haven't touched them. There's a lot of ones that, even right now, there's one out there that I'm making some, pretty consistent money on, because I believe that they implemented the LMS, and I'm making, some pretty good money on that. Maybe around $50 a week, right? But the thing is, they've implemented changes. Forex has not changed drip, and drip has been the longest running one. There hasn't been any kind of reduction of, hey, you only can claim 0.5%. There's not anything that's telling you, hey, you can only claim 100 drip today. There's nothing like that. There's not forced investments into other projects. It's not like, hey, well, we're going to take 50% of what you claimed and then we're going to put it into the drip BUSD farm for you. There's nothing like that with drip. It's super simple. You come in here, you earn 1% a day, and that's it. You claim it, you sell it, you do whatever you want to with it. 1% every single day. And there's not been changes to this day. And that's why I try to get people to understand. People talk about, oh, I'm gonna invest in this. Oh, I'm gonna invest in this. Drip's going to zero. This is a better option. Blah 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 blah. But look at the competition now. They've made multiple changes. Some of the competitors that we were talking about even a month or two ago, no longer here. So you have to understand that. Why would you want to invest your money elsewhere when you're literally getting into the at the bottom price for drip, in my opinion, and there's been no changes for over a year and a half. Forex is not going to make changes to this base contract. He said that if he ever wanted to add anything to drip, it would be additional layers. He's not going to make any changes to the base contract. How can you not feel any safer, right? Other people are making all these changes to keep up with the market. Drip has not made any changes. Yes, the price is down. But think about once we hit the bear, once those utilities come out. Hell, literally the AMA was announced and the price went up to like, I think $2.20. So it had like a 30% increase, 40% increase or something like that just because he was doing a dedicated drip AMA. Can you imagine what the price is going to do once we get the UI, once we get the fiat on-ramp? Once we get the scratchies. Now, am I going to say that drip is going to be $1,000 by the end of this year? No, because that's unrealistic. But I think that by the end of the year, we definitely can see a couple of dollars, 2, 3, maybe even 4. So think about getting in now at $1.75 and being able to compound at least for a month, and then you see price appreciation as well. So I really just try to get people to understand that of drip is the place to be, and it becomes clearer and clearer each week in crypto. Crypto is very volatile. There could be a big name player in the space today. Next week, that person is, bankrupt, hacked, exploited. But drip has been here for a year and a half and has not been touched. So just think about that when you're looking at these other projects. I try to tell people come to me, they say, hey, look, this is paying 2% a day. They did this. They had all these new additions. I was like, okay, but do they have the community drip has? First of all. And the answer to that's always going to be no. Are they looking to make all these changes, and is the contract something that can be changed in the future? If it is, I really don't want to touch it. Drip, we've had no changes. It looks good. We hadn't had to worry about anything with drip. You come in here every single day, and I can guarantee everybody on my team, hey, you're going to make 1% every single day of what's in your deposits. No changes. Me as a team leader and as a content creator, that's where I want to be. A place that I can be like, hey guys, this, the price might be down, but the mechanisms and how the ecosystem works and, your ability for the contract to do what it says and not be changed, that's what I want to tell my team about. Projects like that and that drip. So enough about drip. I am definitely going to probably talk about drip a little bit more in the video just because I'm going to go through some of my, strategies and stuff. I'm not going to go into a deep dive with this, but this is the animal farm over here. Over 148 BUSD TVL, 148 million TVL locked up here. That's crazy. So we're almost at 150 million. And I just really appreciate Forex and the fact that he is taking the time to do what he needs to do to make sure that this is ironed out. Because the last thing you want to do is move on to something before your main thing is taken care of, right? So he's really here and really focused on making sure that this thing is up and running. So that's what I'm excited to see, making some pretty good money here. So, the pig pen, this is another really, in my opinion, the pig version of the faucet, because you come in here every single day and you're going to be earning off of the pigs that you have staked. But the cool thing about this is you can actually take the pigs out. So it's really not the faucet in that sense. So it's even better because you could take out your initial investment here, but every day you're gaining money on it. So with this BUSD, typically what I do is, especially now with drip at $1.75, I get the BUSD and then I buy drip with it. So what I would typically do is I'm going to come in here, claim this. So I claim the BUSD, compound the pigs $5.20. That's going to net me right around 3 drip. So that's what I would do with this. The piggy bank is another great product here. I've talked about this one multiple times and multiple videos on this one, but this is another money printer as well. So what I would do is come in here, and I've switched it up to doing this 2 days a week. So every Wednesday and every Sunday, I come in here and I sell my steaks. So what I would do is on Sunday, I would come in here, I would sell this, and for example, I'm going to sell all of mine that are not time locked. So that would be my 0 steak, 1 steak, 2 steak, and then my 5 steak. So what I would do is come in here, I would sell all of these. I would take the pigs that I earned from here, I put it back into the pig pen, and then any BUSD I have left over, I use to DCA into drip. So building my bag even more in the faucet. So that's the thing, is I'm taking the gains from here, building up my faucet, because my faucet is my main thing. My faucet is what actually funded a lot of the stuff for the animal farm for me initially. So I'm just going to put that money that I initially took from drip that I put into the animal farm back into drip. So I'm just recycling this money and just building it out even more for myself. So now another great one is the dog pound. Now the dog pound, I can't speak enough about the dog pound because I did a tweet on this the other day, and I was speaking to Blockchain Bay. Hey, shout out to her. If you haven't checked out her videos or her YouTube yet, definitely go check her out. Some great content there. But I was having a conversation with her, and I was really talking about what I do when it comes to the dog pound and how I think this is one of the best ones to be in, especially this auto compounding pool. I did a video a couple days ago talking about the changes that Forex is going to make the auto compounding pool more attractive. So what I do is it's super simple. I come here, I stake my dogs, right? Auto compounding pool. So from there, you're getting more dogs and you're getting WBNB, which is just wrap BNB. So what that is doing is it is auto compounding, and it's building these liquidity tokens here from you. Now, I could just be like, hey, I want to withdraw this, and I could break it, and then I could put the dogs into the dog pound, and then I could take the BNB as profit from there if I wanted to. But I wouldn't advise that, not financial advice, of course. But what it's doing is it auto compounds these liquidity tokens for you, and then it earns you pigs. So as you see here with the pigs, I'm earned 0.06 pigs in right around 3 to 4 days. So what I do with those pigs is I claim those pigs once it gets usually like to 0.1, and I put them back into the pig pen. So another way, just recycling money to gain more money, because the thing is, I'm taking the liquidity tokens that I gain from the auto compounding pool, and I'm not actually taking them. I'm letting the contract work as it does by itself, and it's putting those liquidity tokens in the pool so that I get pigs. Then the pigs that I claim, as you can see here, I take those pigs and I put them into the pig pen. And from earlier, you already know what I do with that. That's going to gain me more pigs and more BUSD, and then I compound those pigs, and then I take that BUSD and buy drip. So that's the thing. I'm using the animal farm to support my drip bag at this point, and that's how it's going to be. Sometimes you're going to have to use your drip bag to support your animal farm bag. Sometimes it's vice versa, animal farm bag to support the drip bag. And that's the thing, is we have 2 projects in which we can do that, so we have to take advantage of it. Now, am I telling you to sell all your pigs to buy drip right now? No. Am I telling you to claim your drip every day to buy pigs? No. You just have to work it out with yourself and see what's going to be the best strategy for you. And then last but not least, we have the drip garden over here. We already know how that's doing. I have some stuff in the farm and pools, but you guys already know how that is. What I do with that is I just claim the dogs I earn from there. I create a new stake in the dog pound, and then rinse and repeat. Super easy. The drip garden here, as you can see, I have 115,000 plants. So I do the same thing with this, is I claim this twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, and then I put that into the drip USD farm so that I can start earning more pigs and help support the tax vault as well. So make sure you have a strategy. Get on a schedule. I track all this stuff. I have an Excel spreadsheet that allows me to track all my gains, where I put money, how many pigs I've got, how many dogs I've got. Just make sure that you have some kind of system to track it. But really just wanted to go through the ecosystem, talk about why I don't think drip is going to go to $1, and just talk about the gains that we're making over here in the animal farm. It's like people wanted the animal farm for so long, and now we got it. It's like, okay, we got what we wanted. We're making gains. What about drip? And it's just like no one wants to be happy with what we have. We have the best performing faucet contract that I've seen, the most stable one that has had no changes, and then we also have the best yield farm in BSC, which is the most popular smart contract blockchain. Just think about that. Understand that, right? So just want to do a quick video. I'm sure it's not even quick though. It's probably 9 to 10 minutes. But hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure that you check out the Twitter at scrypto101. Some great content on there that doesn't always make it to the video. As always, smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers. I know with the help of the community, we can definitely get there. As always, leave your feedback in the comment section below and hit that bell notification so you know as soon as these videos are released. Now, we're going to let Forex keep deving as he has been doing, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that's building the bag.